When watching our favorite movies, it can be easy to forget that the actors are human too. It's pretty easy to watch the Avengers or Star Wars and see people being thrown all over the place and forget just how fragile the human body actually is. Welcome to Trending 10, and today, we're counting down our picks for the top 10 movie actors who were injured on set. If you enjoyed the video, remember to hit like, subscribe, and click the bell to stay notified of all of our future uploads. Ready? Here we go. Number 10. Linda Hamilton. Kicking off our list is the legendary Sarah Connor of the Terminator films. Arguably the best in the franchise, Terminator 2 Judgment Day took quite a toll on Hamilton, as during one filming session, she forgot to put on her earplugs between takes, so when her co-star Arnold Schwarzenegger fired a shotgun in an elevator, it amplified the sound so much that it caused her permanent hearing loss. Number 9. Bruce Willis. Much like Hamilton, this action hero suffered heavy hearing loss thanks to the heavy gunfire from the 1988 classic Die Hard. After being too close to a firing gun without his earplugs, Willis reportedly experienced 2/3 partial hearing loss, which he still suffers from to this day according to his daughter. Willis is known for being relatively quiet during press events, and his daughter blames this on his hearing loss and inability to hear questions being asked to him. Number 8. Margaret Hamilton. One of the most groundbreaking films of all time is, of course, The Wizard of Oz, released in 1939. The movie had amazing special effects for its time, but also quite a bit of problems handling them. Margaret Hamilton, who played the Wicked Witch of the West, had to take a month off from filming after her hands and face were burned by the pyrotechnics. And her stunt double was also sent to the hospital after her legs were badly burned by the broomstick's fire effects. Now, thankfully, movie effects have come a long way since the 30s. Number 8. Nicole Kidman. Many movie fans agree that 2001's Moulin Rouge is one of the best movie musicals of the 21st century. But it's definitely not the kind of movie where you would have expected the actors to be in any sort of harm. Alas, star Nicole Kidman actually broke her rib while rehearsing one of the dance numbers. Things got even worse when she tried to get back into filming before her rib was fully healed, and when she was trying to squeeze into an incredibly tight corset, she ended up breaking her ribs again. Number 6. Tom Holland. In Captain America: Civil War, we got our first look at the new Spider-Man, portrayed by the very young and very talented Tom Holland. Apparently, Holland was a little clumsy while filming the movie, and he had actually fallen face first into the ground before a take, bruising and cutting his face. This was revealed during an interview with Hey You Guys, when a reporter noticed the very visible marks on the left side of his face. Holland happened to be a great sport about it though, and it almost seems fitting that Spider-Man would hurt himself on his first outing in the MCU. Number 5. Halle Berry. Believe it or not, Halle Berry has actually been injured more times than most actors in cinema history. According to an article in the Los Angeles Times, Berry injured her eye in 2002's Die Another Day, broke her arm during 2003's Gothika, injured her head during 2004's Catwoman, broke her foot during 2012's Cloud Atlas, and was knocked out cold while filming 2013's The Call. So, does she just have bad luck, or does she just get super into her job? You be the judge. Number 4. Brad Pitt. During the filming of Seven, Pitt actually injured himself so badly that it had to be written into the script of the movie. While filming a chase scene, Pitt slipped and smashed his arm through a windshield, severing a tendon and forcing him to wear a cast. However, director David Fincher didn't want to stop filming and decided that the character would break his arm after a fight with the main villain, allowing Pitt to continue filming the scenes after this fight with the cast on. Number 3. Michael J. Fox. During the filming of Part 3 of the legendary Back to the Future trilogy, star Michael J. Fox actually almost hung himself. While filming the Wild West-themed conclusion to the sci-fi trilogy, Fox had to shoot a scene in which his character, Marty McFly, was to be hanged. Now, to make the scene more believable, Fox wanted the rope to actually be tied around his neck, but in one take, he didn't get his hand in place quick enough to spare himself, and he was actually hanging by his neck for about 30 seconds before someone noticed and helped him out of it. The actor revealed the accident years later in his autobiography, and as a result, sci-fi history might look very different if Fox hadn't been saved on the set that day. Number 2. Harrison Ford. In 2015, the world got the sequel they had been waiting years for: Star Wars: The Force Awakens. We got to see the return of some of our favorite characters like Luke, Leia, and Han Solo. But Harrison Ford took quite a beating during his return to everyone's favorite scoundrel. While filming in June of 2014, Ford was knocked to the ground and crushed by the heavy door of the Millennium Falcon, breaking his leg and dislocating his ankle. Foodle's production was named responsible for the accident and pleaded guilty to 2 breaches of health and safety legislation. And finally, number 1. Leonardo DiCaprio. Often cited as one of the greatest improvised movie moments of all time, our number 1 pick comes from the 2012 Western Django Unchained. Leonardo DiCaprio was filming a very tense scene and slammed his hand down on glass, breaking it and deeply cutting his hand. But rather than stop the take and get himself bandaged up, DiCaprio stayed completely in character, finished the scene, and even got his blood on the face of his co-star Kerry Washington. This scene has since become one of the best improvised moments of cinema history and one of DiCaprio's most famous worldwide scenes. But alright guys, there we go. That's it for our list of 10 actors who were injured for real on the set of their big movies. Know of any more stories? Be sure to let us know down in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this video, drop a like and subscribe for more great content. But alright, that's gotta be it for this one guys. Thanks so much for watching Trending 10, your guide to what's viral right now.